power trick or trade. All right, people, I got another big picture plan here for Apple. So Apple is set up to test 184 to 189 next, on the low end, okay? We could get even better, but these are great targets anyways with this particular option plan, okay? The January 18 175 calls could be used. This is a good pivotal zone, okay, that the stock is setting up. So you want to use minimally these 175 calls for some strong gains, and we're going to talk about a lot of the options. You can see what's very interesting is you look at this 165 January calls. Lots of look at the open interest. I mean, look how much volume was traded in the 165 calls. People, okay, great gains. Some people who took my advice in buying leaps are seeing great gains. As the stock has really squeezed the high flyer, has been incorrect since the 140 zone, and it will be more squeezing in my opinion. They've been playing some games in the thing, but there's this nice support zone that I like. So another signal that we could see, and again to engage with these calls. So people simply, we want to see Apple get above 172 from this point, okay? And that would be another signal in my opinion. Now, this is not a breakout play, okay? So in other words, the reason why I suggest using the January 19 calls is because it gives you the, you're getting in at and you're holding a position for when they do want to break it. Because really right now, I mean, Apple still really needs to get around, any way you spin it, the 175, 176 area. It could be better as time goes on, but the beautiful thing with these January options, the high probability based on the way this has been trading and how we held those key levels, how we've been holding above key levels, during strong market volatility, especially on downward pressure, look where Apple remains. So this is bullish in itself. So reconfirming above 172 would be another signal, and these will be high probability. I mean, even the December calls could still be making, but I would go in with these because you know what, people, our last huge Apple win was right over here. We entered this day here, and we're talking about this is huge, monstrous gains in Apple. Now the second entry, there was not a lot of money being made, and there's been some losses, but I like this January plan of mine here, especially on confirmation, high probability you're going to make great gains in these particular options for the combination of time. And of course, we might even have another adding zone. In other words, but for all you know, when it confirms, it might even cost more than our entry point today. And how do I know? How can I tell you this? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If someone went into FedEx, even on my option loss, the way FedEx moved and how smoothly, it would have cost more money to get into the options, even though they were 50% against me. Sometimes the right setups, even though you're not making money in the beginning, can turn into monstrous gains, people. And I'm going to show you that FedEx ones for Apple longs who maybe missed it, because I am an Apple expert and made multiple Apple winning huge option gains in Apple, and have been calling Apple to go higher all the way back, way below $100 a share, making and of course I'm correct, as you can see where Apple is. So people, let's see. Let me show you something else. All right, so here we are, the Yahoo, and Apple closed 171.05 December the 1st. Here's the January 19, 2018 calls, and of course here are the 175 calls. So you can see here, look at people. I mean, it's very clear here. You've got 100 and look at the open interest in the 170s, 168. You have 91,000, and there was the most trading happening. There was a ton of, amazingly, there was a ton of trading, like a whole bunch going on. So I'm telling you, people, it's not just that if we get that confirmation that it's another signal, it's the way we're holding key levels and they're building the pattern. And there will be, of course, other entries in Apple. But this is a safe entry with these January calls, in my opinion, where they will make money for us. Strong astronomical gains are possible with these January 19 175 calls on the confirmation that I explained inside this video today based on how we held up key levels and then confirming those key levels, people. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post great detailed plans. You can see confirmation is key. You also want to study my created playlist when you have a chance. It goes through the plans from start, like we're watching now, to confirmation to the end, and you can see the power. And you want to know my latest great smashing. This is a great story, the FedEx here. I'm going to post that link. Also, you want to see the Costco. You listen to me. You want to see these two new created playlist videos. I haven't put it in there yet, but they're new, huge wins, huge option gain wins for us, much like the last Apple trade. And I think this Apple trade option plan on this confirmation can be also huge gains as well. And of course, there could be another add zone. Okay, so there you have it, people. If you don't have a YouTube account, I suggest you open up a YouTube account and subscribe to this channel. If you have one already, I'm going to show you an easy way to subscribe right inside this video. Let's see what I say. All right, people. Now that we just finished watching that great detailed video, don't forget to look at my banner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my created playlist. Make sure you study before taking action on Power Target Trades. Every plan that I make has great detailed instructions, and I put my heart and soul in it because I want my subscribers and followers to make great money in the markets. But you have to study, people. Now let me show you a way to subscribe. Let's see a picture of me around here in a circle format. Simply click on it, and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Don't forget, people, at the end of the video to like the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video!